Alright, hey guys, and welcome to another Metazoo video. Today I'm going to be opening a couple of packages and also going over some of the things I recently picked up. But before we do that, I just wanted to give a special shout out to TCG Collector, another YouTube Metazoo content creator who I picked this up from him on eBay. It's a nice, beautiful LGS exclusive playmat, and he had a great price on this on his eBay store. Really, really good packaging. So I'll actually have a link to his YouTube channel in the description below if you want to check him out. But yeah, this thing is beautiful. It's got Headless Horseman, it's got Exploding Rabbit, it's got Awful, it's got Sky Snake. I just love the colors. It's really nice. He had a really great deal on this on his eBay store. So shout outs to him. I finally have a nice little background until I get other playmats for my Metazoo videos. But let's get started with a card that I just got in the mail. This is a promo card that I paid a little bit more than you would normally have to pay for getting this or taking a chance on this thing in the retail blisters. But this is the Walmart exclusive Pamela promo card. So this here, you would normally have to buy UFO blind boxes exclusively from Walmart, and you can see the Walmart stamp right down here. But buying it separately is the way to go, because these are apparently the hardest promos to pull from those boxes. Some people buy like 20 of those boxes and still never pull this card, so this is definitely a lower seeded rarity. Like in terms of pull rate, it seems to be much lower, and I think this card just looks so awesome. So I figured, well, instead of paying the like 15 bucks that it would cost to take a chance on getting one of these, and UFO blister packs are almost always going to come with full holos anyway, typically, so I just figured pay a few more bucks, just buy the promo separately, and you know, that's the only reason I'd buy the promo box, or the blister blind boxes rather, from Walmart to begin with, so figured that was just my best bet. Alright, next up we've got a smaller package here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, and then at the end of the video we will open up the things that are in these packages. So we'll get the unboxings out of the way just so you guys can see what I got, and then at the end we can open up what's inside. Got a really good deal on these. These are really cheap right now because unfortunately it is a product that can be weighed, which means that people aren't really buying these on the secondary market, and that is the Topps Wilderness boxes. Now, I'm really hoping that whoever I bought these from didn't weigh them. So essentially you can put these on a scale, and it will give you, like, the weight of it will tell you, like, the chances of it having a hit card, because they include, like, an extra card that tries to offset the weight, but they didn't do it correctly. So I've been taking a chance on these because they're just so ridiculously cheap, and there is one parallel foil in each of these that can pretty much pay for the whole box if you get a good one. So we'll open that up at the end of the video. And then the last package that I've got here is this one. This one's a pretty hefty package. And this was another amazing deal. Like I said, I usually don't like to say what I pay for stuff because that's not the focus of these videos. The focus of these videos is to have fun just checking out the cards, seeing what they look like, and then, you know, prices and stuff, that's secondary. But this was just absolutely, I can't believe how good of a deal this was. Gonna be honest with you guys, maybe I will just tell you what I paid for this, because it'll make a lot more sense when, like, the reason why I bought this. Okay, so all of this cost me $30 shipped. Look at these thick stacks. Look at this. And you know what this is? These are all sleeved reverse holos. Okay. Wow. I still can't believe. Now, this is from all the sets. Now, reverse holos, of course, are not super duper expensive, but it has reverse holos in here from UFO. And for those of you that know UFO, you know that some of the reverse holos are worth more than, like, the chase cards from a booster box full holo. There's some good ones in there. The listing didn't show everything, so there might be some nice surprises in there as well. And before we do that, I've also got this that I'm going to open up, which I got in the mail not too long ago. Got this a bit below what they are normally selling for on eBay, and this is the fan art blister pack. It's a little bit damaged and scuffed up. I don't know what's going on here. It's got like some kind of residue on the blister, so I'm like, you know what? I was going to keep this sealed, but the fact that it's got like some stains on it, you can see in the upper right corner there, we're just going to pop this thing open and see if we can get some full holos from that. So let's start the video with going through. Let's go through the singles first real quick, and then we'll unbox the other stuff. So we're going to go through this relatively quick. So it's a mixture of 2nd edition Cryptid Nation, which is what you're going to see most of this here. I don't think there's any 1st edition in here, but check this out. I mean, this is just an amazing way to help me complete my set. So instead of having to buy booster boxes for Cryptid Nation 2, I've pretty much just essentially taken care of a ton of the reverse holos that I would need from like second edition Cryptid Nation. Yeah, these are all second edition. And then, of course, you know, if I ever have to do any trades, not like people really need second edition stuff, but I just thought this was such an amazing deal to help fill out my eventual Cryptid Nation second edition binder, which, you know, I will also start putting first edition stuff in there too as I get it. A lot of doubles, but that's okay. Ooh, we got a full holo in there, sneaking in. Oh, there's actually a few full holos. Okay, some promos in there. It was supposed to only be reverse holos, so seeing some full holos is a nice surprise. Alright, so these are mostly, as we can see, second edition. Some Loveland Frogmans. Very nice. Piazza Bird. Oop. And I like the fact that they're all fully sleeved, because it saves me the trouble of having to sleeve these things up. Wow, so many Loveland Frogmen. Holy smokes. Like I said, the listing didn't make all of these visible, so it's really nice to finally see what we got in here. I doubt there's going to be Mothmen in here. That would be ridiculous. This has got to be worth it though, right? Even if, I don't know how many cards are in here, a lot. But even if each one of these was like 10 cents, that's got to pretty much pay for itself. Alright, let's straighten some of these up, get them out of the way. Now we're also going to have Seance, UFO, Wilderness in here. Okay, here's one of the UFO ones. This is like a $4 to $5 reverse holo from UFO. So yeah, the reverse holos are what you really want to be watching out for. Like this one's a couple bucks. This one is like $8, I believe, and I think there's 2 of them in here. This is another good one. The UFO reverse holos, see, there it is, are what I was really looking forward to seeing in this set, because I am going for a full UFO set, and the reverse holos are definitely some of the hardest to get. 7 Thunders. So that looks like that's mostly all the UFO. And then we've got Seance in here, which will help me because I don't plan on buying a lot of sealed product for Seance either, especially booster boxes, because you guys know why, with the mapping issues and all that. Then we got some Wilderness. So, hey, any reverse holos that I can get to help me from having to buy product will be a big help. Of course, it's more fun to buy sealed product, of course, but getting lots like this really helps mitigate the need to buy sealed product because you're taking care of a lot of what you need for a full set. Man, we still got a bunch more here. Let's see what we got. This is Nightfall. I seem to have somehow expertly separated these by set. Like, I can't believe that I picked up a bunch and it was all Wilderness. Now I picked up the next bunch and it's Nightfall. What the heck are the chances of that? And it's a nice diversity. Of course, there were a lot from Cryptid Nation 2 that were repeats, but from Seance and Wilderness and UFO, there's not a ton of dupes, which is really nice. This is definitely somebody that's just busting open sealed product trying to get, like, the secret rares, most likely. Shoutouts to whoever the seller was for this that let these go for such a great price. Back to some CN2 here. Oh, yeah, this is another cool thing. Headless Horseman. We had multiples of those, and Death. I saw that in the listing. Like, they showed that in the pictures, and I was like, okay, this has got to be a pretty decent set. If they're including stuff like that. Very happy with this, for sure. And as Metazoo continues to get popular, you know, these reverse holos over time will go up ever so slightly. They're never going to be super expensive, but still, they will certainly go for a bit more than they're currently going for on like TCG Player and eBay and whatnot. All right, there we go. So that's all of the huge reverse holo lot that I got. I wish I had a little bit more UFO, but listen, I can't complain. That's just an absolutely amazing lot. Very happy with that. Great affordable way to just bulk up my collection for the binder, the eventual binder. Don't want to start putting that together until, you know, it's going to be worth my time when I have enough cards, you know. Alright, let's put some of this stuff off to the side here. The only problem with these being sleeved, they're slipping and sliding all over the place right now. Okay. Before we do the tops, how about we do the fan art blister pack? I think that'll be a fun one to do next. This we're just going to open up. Now this, I love the cards that are in this set. Every full holo in here, I love the card designs in here. The big hit is Bloody Mary. That's like an $80-ish card, so that would be amazing if we can pull that. But even if we can't, any full holo I'd be very happy with. Any full holo will almost pretty much essentially pay for the price of this blister, so that's what I'm hoping for. Also, Green Men is a decent card to get. So we got our promo here. We're gonna put that off to the side. We've got our coin. Put that off to the side as well. Now you can really see, like, I don't know what the heck they had going on with this blister pack, but we are definitely opening that up. So I think there are 3 cards in here, 4 cards. Don't remember how many. I'm a little concerned about how much scratching is on this blister pack. That's a little concerning. Hopefully that doesn't affect the cards. Beautiful little blister packs. Like the colors on these. Alright. Come on, Bloody Mary or any full holo. Okay, it looks like they survived any kind of damage, which is good. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're starting off strong with a full holo Crosswick monster. Very, very cool. I love the art on these. So these are essentially cards done by the fans, and then Metazoo printed them into cards. Like, just full-on printed them as playable cards. So really cool. It uses artwork from, like, unofficial Metazoo artists, the fans themselves, which is really nice. Alright, come on. Alright, we got a Dark Aura. Into a Cosmic Aura, and... wow, okay, what a pack. A bunch of auras and a full holo, so... I guess I can't complain. I did get a full holo. You can definitely open these packs without a full holo, so not going to complain about that. Let's put this off to the side. And let's open up our tops for those of us that have maybe never seen these before, or see what kind of parallels I can get. And who knows, maybe the seller that I bought these from didn't weigh them. Or maybe they did weigh them, but not correctly. Because you can kind of have hit cards that slip through the cracks for... people that weigh them, you know. Sometimes it might still give you a hit, even though it might tell you otherwise based on what it weighs. So hopefully we can get lucky. And these are so dirt cheap anyway, it's not going to bother me if we don't get anything good. I always make sure that if I'm buying these, I try to buy them from sellers that don't seem to be big like if they're selling a bunch of like Topps cards for baseball and sports, they probably know about weighing. I try to look for people that seem like they may not know about the weighing portion of these. Alright, so we'll go through these relatively fast. Now, one of the packs will have the parallel card. I don't know which pack that's going to be. You can weigh these individual packs, so never ever buy these packs without the box, because these are super easy to weigh. So the tops, as you can see, are not playable. Wow, Mothman Warps, that's kind of neat. Oop, I'm kind of like not in frame here. These are not playable. These are just like art cards that, if you're going for the full set, they'll look really nice in a binder. Getting a full set of these with parallels is extremely difficult. Then they have first sighting cards, which are the hit cards that you're kind of looking for. They're numbered to 99. And those are the cards that you can kind of weigh for. Alright, so our parallel should be coming here soon. Or a chase card, you never know. Ooh, that's a nice one to get. Okay, so there is our parallel. And we got an Iowa Dragon, which is a gold. So this is probably this is probably like a $10 to $15 parallel, I would imagine. So that's a good one to get. And the parallels are a little bit thicker than the other cards as well. That's cool. Can't wait for the book to see this kind of stuff expanded upon. Battle over Loveland Castle. Like, come on. Cannot wait for the lore of Metazoo to start developing. So that's what you're kind of hoping for. Even if you know you're not going to get a hit or a chase card, you're kind of just hoping that you get a good foil parallel that will pretty much pay for your box. And the thing about... see, this is the card that they use to weigh it to make it... you know, they put these in there to be like, alright, offset the fact that there's no hit card in there. I don't know the exact logistics behind it, but that's what they use. Blank cards, but you can still weigh them. Unfortunately, I do look forward to the Seance or whatever the heck they got coming out for the next top set, which is going to use chrome cards, which will look a heck of a lot nicer and flashier than what these ones look like. I do really like the top cards. I think they're nice and colorful, and eventually, you know, I'll pretty much pick these up whenever I can get them dirt cheap, which will help me work towards a full set for a binder. It's kind of a nice little subset to work on without having to worry about breaking the bank. Frogman's Reveal, that's a nice one. What I'm liking about the Wilderness Tops cards, as opposed to the Cryptid Nation Series 0, is that there's a lot more cards in here that are not just like the Cryptid. It's got like a little bit of story behind the card in a way. More than just the Cryptid against a flat background, like, you know what I mean? They got a bit more going on in the background art. Chapter 5 cover. Love the unicorn card. Would like to get that one in a foil. Alright, so I think this should be our parallel pack if we're going by how the last one went. Yep. Ooh, that looks kind of nice with the purple foil parallel order for Spooklight. Alright, so there's our 2 foil parallels. That means our last pack is just going to be a regular pack, but let's check out what we got regardless. So I'd say if you're looking to pick these up, a decent price that you'd probably want to be paying for them is about 15 bucks. No more than $15 per box, 20 at the absolute most. If you're patient, you can get them for like $10 to $13 a box, which is what I'd recommend trying to do. So there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We had some nice foil parallel hits. We had the full holo fan art pull from the blister pack. Had my Pomola promo card, and of course the big huge stack of reverse holos. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe for future Metazoo content. See you in the next video.